Good morning. How are you this morning? I hope you've had a wonderful evening. I thought the eclipse was last night for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell day it is. I'm out looking at the moon. It really is a beautiful moon. It really is a beautiful moon, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Good morning, Lori. And I can fall into the moon energy so easy. And I think I actually might do that tonight. I know the eclipse is on the 16th, right? What is today? Yes, the 16th, which is tomorrow night, right? And someone straighten me on this. Is it tonight at 11:11? Okay, so at 11:11 is when we're going to see it on the 16th. So I guess it's tomorrow night on this at 11:11, right? 11:11. How perfect is that, right? I am loving it. From where we're at, that's what time it'll happen. I don't know what time it'll happen for everybody else, but it's our time. I can't right now. How is it this person knows when I'm online? I need to silence my phone. Anyways, good. You thought it was last night? It says the 16th for me. I even asked my phone again this morning and it said the 16th. It's only the 15th. I'm like, right? Right, guys? The 16th. My phone says the 16th. My coffee cup kills me, you guys. It just, every time I drink, I'm like, what? This is my coffee cup. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. The 16th is when you looked it up too, Sherry Ellis? I thought so. Because I was, for whatever reason, I thought it was last night. I think somebody posted, look at the full moon, and I went out and I thought, wait, that don't look right. Now, I will say last night that the moon had this huge rainbow around it of color. It was beautiful. It was stunning. On Sunday night, the Earth's shadow will fall over the moon and make our natural satellite turn blood red. New York Times. Courtesy of Renee Shellum. Okay, guys. So don't forget we have, I don't even know how many seats we have left. I know we can't have a lot of seats left for June 7th and June 21st. For the Transmediumship Ask a Question of Your Soul. Make sure you have a question ready. We only have 10 seats. It's done in gallery fashion so that we can raise the energy and I can have a moderator. So don't forget that's June 7th and June 21st. You can find them on the very first page of My Mystical Life. And let's see what else we're talking about. Let's do mediumship this morning. Who's down for mediumship? We are blessed with cloud cover because Oregon doesn't know it's spring. No, seriously. But guess what? It's spring in Savannah. Right? So, it's spring in Savannah. We put out the schedule for Savannah yesterday, you guys. If you guys are in the group and you didn't see it, or if you want to go to Savannah and you didn't know we were going, we're going to Savannah between the 20th and the 22nd. So this is our schedule. 6:30 Moon River Brewery for dinner. 9 o'clock karaoke, which should be off the chain. I'm sure you guys will see lives. Pretty sure. And then the next morning, it is 11 o'clock Bonaventure Cemetery for the statuary. If you guys have not been, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then 4 o'clock for dinner at the cafe at the market. And then 10:30 if you're doing the elective ghost hunt. I almost said goat hunt. Ghost hunt. We're hunting goats. No. Ghost hunt between 10:30 and 1:30 in the morning at the Savannah Theater, which is haunted. It was just on Portals to Hell. It's not a portal to hell. Don't anybody worry about it. But that's fine. And then Sunday morning, we're in an optional breakfast for anybody that's still around. So, yeah, we have a lot going on in Savannah. Lots of ghosts all around in Savannah. Absolutely correct, Lori. Because a lot of those center parks. If you guys have been to Savannah, it's gorgeous. Like when you're downtown, every block is a little park. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. It's so cool. And a lot of times when those trees grow up, or they're doing construction work, or they're doing city maintenance kind of things, they find bones. But when the trees grow, every once in a while they'll find bones coming up. Yeah. Yep. Great Bay. Great Bay. Last year we just tried investigating in the right outside the Good and Evil Home, Paradise or Lost, or I don't know, Home of the Good, I don't know, I don't remember what it's called. But we investigated right outside that house in that square there, and there's several very haunted squares there. But let me tell you what, 1 o'clock in the morning, you guys, it is still busy. There is no quiet. So this gives us the whole theater to do our own investigation. How cool. I already have, my paranormal equipment takes up a whole carry-on package. I didn't want to take any, but I'm going to. Not investigative equipment. Anyways, let's move on. So you guys, if new people filter through if you guys could all give them a warm welcome. We're going to be doing mediumship. And I say that because I try not to watch the comments when I'm doing mediumship, because a lot of people want to get on and say, well, that's my great Aunt Gertie, and she did this, and she did that, and she's this person, and, you know. Next time, we're going to do it differently next time, though. We're going to get we're going to rent a whole Airbnb. For anything we do in the future, we're going to rent the whole Airbnbs so that we can have people affordably in one space that want to be there. And if you don't want to be there, then you do whatever. But that's what we're going to do in the future. So with mediumship, I don't want any new information. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know about Great Aunt Gertie. I mean, I do, and I'm sure you loved your Great Aunt Gertie, but let's not. And so I don't try to watch the comments. New people filter in, they don't know what's going on. Let's not jump on like spider monkeys. Okay, we just welcome them and we say Lisa's doing mediumship. She'll be doing readings a little bit. Hopefully somebody comes across for whoever's on here, right? We always want that. So don't just jump off screen. Let them know that we're doing mediumship. They could get a message. What else is there? So I'm going to give information, and then when I'm done giving information, I'm going to say who can take 100% of this. We haven't done mediumship in a while. Super excited you get a clear view of the lunar solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. Awesome. That's awesome. Right? Yes and no if it resonates. It's really, if you give too much, it just doesn't feel like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I already know I have somebody wanting to come across. So when I'm done, I'm not going to be like, I have a 5'10" female that da. I'm going to give you memories. These are going to be memories, something that should jog your memory, and hopefully you'll know who I'm talking about. If it's somebody that pertains to you, when I say who's in it 100%, please let me know, and we'll go from there. We are doing mediumship this morning. Clear skies in Las Vegas. You're in Vegas more than you are home, honey. Not that that's a bad thing. Okay, let's see what we can get. Okay. So the first okay, so I have a couple people. The first person that I want to talk about is I have to go with him first because he stepped up forward before I even said this is what we're doing, and he said I want to talk, and I went okay. So don't forget, you guys, we're doing mediumship this morning, and this is an older gentleman. This person, I believe they might have had an aneurysm, or it was a sudden death. It wasn't a long lingering death, but I believe also that he might have been into the frames of dementia or Alzheimer's. I get at one point he had been intubated He had a tube down his throat at one point, and it irritated the living hell out of him because he couldn't talk. And I'm wondering if there's something with that. I don't know if they did damage on his throat when they pulled the tube, or if he struggled and it did some kind of, his voice was raspy for quite a while. He talks about his heart. He also talks about somebody that passed away before him, and I think that's where the heart thing comes from. I don't think it's so much that he had a heart problem. It's like, I want to go see my heart. I want to go see my heart. I want to go see my love. And he wants to show me blowing bubbles, or bubbles. I see bubbles, and what he's doing is he's talking about when he was better, he was playing with kids. When he was better, he was playing with kids. I don't know what that is. It's weird. I feel like this person at one point in their life might have had an accident and I'm horrible at left to rights. So I'm always 100. I try not to be 100% wrong, but I am usually generally, we're going to say 90% wrong when I go left to rights. But I feel like it would have been on his left side, which probably means is right. Anyways, but it was an older injury, but it would have been a memorable injury because it scared somebody pretty bad. And he wants to talk about his hands, like somebody would think about his hands. They would remember him for his hands. I don't know whether he means arthritis or what, but he wants to. No, we're not doing that. He wants to talk about his hands. He used them a lot. Oh, they might have had little cuts and nicks on them from what he did for a job, because I see kind of thing. And he liked the smell of fresh cut grass and fresh rain. He liked nature. Didn't get out into it as much as he'd like to. I feel like he might have had failed attempts at gardens. And I see an orange cat. And a wheelbarrow. I don't know if maybe he there was a kid in a wheelbarrow and he run around the yard and they had a ride or some kind of ride through the yard. Can anybody take 100% of this gentleman? Shows me taking a handkerchief and like a like the ones like a blue or red, and mopping his face off. So can anybody take 100%? You have to be able to take all of it. Good morning. By the way, I don't know why Robin Williams wants to be like in the room for the past week, but he's like off in the shadows over here talking, and I'm like, if you hear me go, we're not doing that, that's because I'm telling him we're not doing that right now. Get a number. No, it's not how you do it. It's not how you do it, guys. Yay, Rachel. Good morning, Isis. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning, Tanya. Let's see, where am I at? I'm reading the there you go, Tanya. Yeah, really. Well, there's intuitive. Okay. I wanted to talk to you about something too, about adding some people to the intuitive development thing. Okay, let me see. I know, I love Robin Williams too. Get a number, right? Get a number. Get a number. It's not what I'm doing right now. Okay, who can take 100% of this person? Get a number. Yes, the practice days. Everything is 100%, Amanda? Then we're going to go with you, girl. Then we're going to go with you. That's why I don't start going, who can take this, who can take that. I want to make sure that it fleshes out memories so that you get that emotional. Can you feel that emotional connection? Can you feel that, oh, I know who this, I think I need a haircut. I think I know who that is. Wow, Lisa, keep it between the lines. Amanda. And the reason we do these is because is it so we can go, look, there's the other side. But it is so that we can say, is there a message? Good morning, Meredith. Let's see. What kind of message do we have? What in the hell is that about? I feel like there is something, I feel like, hi, Lorianne. I feel like there is actually something hidden under something, not purposely hidden. It kind of shows me like a house key, like under a brick paver kind of thing. He's like, there's something that was placed outside under something that somebody could have been looking for. Like it was right there. I don't know how you guys missed it. It was like right there. It's something I would have done. I would have put it there. But it's being overlooked. I don't know. He's like, it's right there. It's right there. I don't know if, no idea what he's talking about, but it's like something he put under like a brick paver. I don't know if it was, this is just some, look under every rock. No, I'm kidding. It's almost as if you guys know where it is. Good morning, Cindy McCabe. It's like he's saying, so this could be very literal, right? This could be very literal, or it could also be very, they don't give us the direct connect the dots, you guys. You know, they go, here's like image, figure it out. But what he's showing me is like, if somebody was to hide a house key, it would be under something like a brick paver or something like that, but close to the house, right? So if there's something you're looking for or something that you wish you knew where it was, I kind of feel like he's saying it's right where you would think it would. It's like I wasn't the best hider of stuff, so look where you would look for some obvious things that other people hide places around. I don't know what he's talking about. He just keeps showing me putting something on a brick paper. He's like, it's that obvious. It's that obvious. That would be like the silliest place to put a house key, right? Who wouldn't think if you were nefarious? Now I'm not nefarious. So, but if you were nefarious, wouldn't you look under like the closest places? Anyways. Yeah, Isis, I'm thinking about opening it up to the membership. Anybody that wants to do that, because it's what it is about, right? Intuitive development. So I want your take on that. I want to know what you think. Because not everybody in the membership's in it. And I want to talk about one heart inside of another heart. I'm still. Good morning, Mr. Fry. I thought you'd be on a plane by now, or close to getting on a plane right now. So let me see where I'm at here. Amanda. Where'd we go? Okay. And the other thing I want to do is I want to talk about one heart inside of another heart. He's showing me two hearts in sync spinning. Like they're just set one inside of another, and they're really quite beautiful. Good morning, Leslie. And he does. He's talking about, now you got to look for a key. And here's the thing, Amanda, it's probably not a key. He's probably put something in a spot in his lifetime. He put something in a spot in his lifetime where he was like, I'll remember where that is, and he forgot. But it would have been not like, he wouldn't have got a safety deposit box, is what I'm saying. It would be something that was accessible within reach for where he lived or where you are, kind of thing. He wouldn't say, go find the key to the safe deposit box, because you wouldn't know where the safe deposit box is, right? So it's something that you could put your hands on that he forgot where he put in life, and that it's there. So okay. And so he's talking about these two hearts spinning together at this point, and he's like, I've got my heart. I've got my heart. I hope that makes sense to you. But he is. Did the orange cat make sense? Because he keeps petting an orange cat. He keeps petting an orange cat. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, guys. We're doing mediumship this morning. Edwin. Well, we haven't seen Edwin in forever. Mediumship morning. Renee, good morning. Nancy Bolliard. Lane, where did I see? I don't see Elaine. Where's Lane? Carol Ann, good morning. Okay, the orange cat was yours and he loved him. Okay. All right. Yeah, he keeps petting the orange cat. Okay. Just so you know, he's there with you, and he's like, there's something you're going to find. You will find it. You will find it. And you're going to be like, ah, that crazy psychic. You will find it. Don't worry. You don't have to go searching. You'll find it. You'll find it. Because he's helped pushing you that direction. Okay, moving on, guys. Let's move on. I keep hearing Betty Boop. Let's move on. So here's the way this works, you guys. There's a lot of new people on right now. So if everybody could give a shout out, what we're doing, I hope that helps, Amanda. Just know you're protected all the time. He's watching. It's great. He's a wonderful, wonderful, fun energy. But he's also very wholesome feeling, like that. So what we're doing this morning is we're doing mediumship morning. That crazy psychic. I know, Tanya, right? We're doing mediumship this morning. Don't jump off. You might find that as I bring people over, because we're bringing a couple people over today, that it may pertain to you. I'm going to give you memories. I'm not going to give you Great Aunt Gertie was 5'10" and she wore orange shoes. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you a memory and flesh out their personality a little bit. And at the end, I'll say, who can take 100%? Who can take 100%? And if everybody could share one time, that would be amazing. Not to Knitters Anonymous. Share to some place that's relevant to us, just because we don't want to annoy other people, because that's not what we're about. Good morning, Holly Raven Moon. I love your name. Okay, so let's move forward. And I have an older image right here in front of me, and I want to go over this. And I really think we're probably going to have to work with Robin Williams eventually, because he's just funny. Anyways, we're just gonna move away from him for right now. I have a woman, and I want you to know that when she was older, she probably got cranky. Thank you guys for sharing. You guys, I just love you guys for that. Okay, Christine Emerson, good morning. A 16-hour shift, girl. Oh God, you are so hardworking. I had to tell a person one time, the coffee can is in the cupboard above the fridge. It was in the family's dog's ashes that they, Tanya. Aw. Okay, I have an older woman. And when she was older, she was probably a little cranky. And I say that because when she was younger, I see pencil skirts. I see, here's what I hear. She's giving me an era. She's giving me an era. I hear boop boop beep doop. I wanna be loved by you. You and nobody else but you. That kind of era. And I see her super cute in this like pencil thin skirt. And I feel like there's a picture. Of her in a really beautiful outfit like this. Okay. And she was a smoker when she was younger. I don't know that if she stopped or if she didn't do it nearly as elegantly as she did when she was younger, though. I feel like when she was younger, she had a little bit more than when she was older. I think she would have either been widowed or divorced once. She was like, that was a fail. And she might have winked. She might have had a wink to her. Every once in a while when she was feeling sly or she was, I don't know, she had a cough. I want to say she might have had COPD or an emphysema at the end. These are not things she would have actually said. It's just, it's part of her personality. So she was like, when I was young, man, I was hot. When I was young, I was gorgeous. When I was young, I could put on a skirt and turn heads. Oh my gosh, she liked sailors. She liked sailors. I almost want to think that that's a little indicative of where she might have lived by. She did have an eye for a sailor. There's a photo. I know that she keeps showing me a black and white photo of her in this dress. I think maybe her feet were not great as she got older. And it's due to the shoes she wore when she was younger. There's a hat somewhere. A hat or a piece of fur. Boy, she did not like getting older. I think she missed some lessons when she was younger and it turned her a little bit bitter. She took some wrong turns. Not like legally, but like she had some pretty big regrets. Felt like she missed her mark. Felt like she was meant for more. Didn't like other people having more than her. She sees it differently from the other side, but she knew that this was part of her personality and part of her lesson. Who can take 100% of this woman? She's cute. Who can take 100%? Good morning, everybody. I see you guys. It's all good morning and everybody. Good morning. Tanya, is this you 100%? As a full set of, when she was younger, she had a full set of teeth. I don't think she did when she passed. Can I give any detail? So far we have Tanya at 100%. Can I give any detail on her? I feel like she was a little bit heavier. She carried water weight. She had congestive heart failure or emphysema, COPD, something along those lines. She was not great. She was classy though. When she was younger, she was classy. There was a turning point in her life where when I say heavy, I think she's heavier than what she wanted to be, what she felt was perfect for her. Okay. There was a turning point in her life where things just went and she started feeling unwell. Tanya says 100% for her. We still at 100%, Tanya. What is that? If everybody could share one time or invite a friend. Okay. So we're going with Tanya. Tanya says it's her mom. And her mom is I think I've worked with her mom before. I think it's been a while, hasn't it, Tanya? You still can't find your cards, Nancy. She's talking about kicking the can. Kicking the can? I don't know. She actually shows me kicking the can. She's kicking the can. And I have a little bit of a stomach upset that goes with that. talking about kicking the can like you're dying. And she actually shows me kicking the can. She's using the words. Kicking the can. I'm kicking the can. That's what she says. I'm kicking the can. And I know what we take to that as a connotation of that. And why does she show me? This is so funny. This is so... Kicking the can is me. I was obsessed with game. Oh, okay. Okay, because here's me. She didn't feel old enough to play kick the can. Okay, like that was, she's playing is what she means. Okay. Aw, how nice is that? She's showing me, also she's showing me how beautiful she is. That's what she's doing. She wants you to know how beautiful she is. How pretty she is. How happy she is. And I don't know if she had one of these in life, but she's had quite a few lifetimes with you, and you know that. But she's showing me like a mink stole. It's just class. It's just class. I see this class. So I just see class. So she puts it over her shoulder and she's like, I'm happy. I'm happy. And she's talking about false starts. Now, she's actually, this is a message for you. Yes, but she's German and messes up English. Yes, she is vain, and yes, she is gorgeous and hated growing older. Minx is her mom's. Okay, and we went through hell to get it back in the family. Okay. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad that, because she's just like petting it, and she's like this. And she's talking about false starts. She's like 1, 2, and she's waiting for you to brace yourself to bolt, because that's what she expects. She's like 3, and then it's like you take off, and then you come back again, and she's like, okay, we're gonna do this again. 1, 2, 3, and you take off again, and you come back, and you're like, I'm tired of this shit. She goes, nope. We're going to continue doing this, because this is what we do. We move forward in life because that is exactly what we need to keep that traction going. So we are learning our lessons, so we don't have to do this shit again. So ready? 1. And I just need you to know she's doing that in the background for you. Your sister has the coat now, and yes, the false start makes sense. Okay, that's what she's doing. She's like, and she actually shows you, this is really interesting. She's like, you take off balls to the walls. You take the bit and you run with things, and she's showing that as she's standing at like as a visual. Okay, like she's standing there at the track with you, and you're set up in the sprint braces, right, to take off, and just and she's like, that girl, she just goes a million miles an hour. You need to learn to slow down. False starts that are this is your message, Tanya. False starts, of course, a learning experience, right? But going slower, steadier is going to get you there. Don't feel like you have to come out the gate first. You don't. She's like, you don't have to, at that first part of any journey, you don't have to be the one in lead all the time. And I don't think that that's something she taught you. I think that that's something that she needed to learn herself, was you don't always have to be the first, or the best, or the prettiest, or the skinniest, or all that. Yep. That's her message. Slow the hell down. She didn't say slow the hell down. She just said, you don't have to be the first out the gate. You have to be consistent. Okay, she can never get started. So that was her lesson. We were opposite. Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm glad she came through. All right, guys. Moving on. Be the turtle. Be the slow and the steady. Always divine time. Okay, moving on. Announcement for the membership. The class on the 24th is actually going to be on the 25th. That is I'm sorry. The practice for the 23rd is going to be on the 24th. That's Monday. We're all flying in or going home on that day from Savannah. So we're going to do practice on the 24th. And what we're doing that day is we're doing what we're going to call water sigil practice. And that is going to be where we're taking, I need you guys hey Tammy, to have 2 bottles of water. One you can sip from and a control, and we're going to show the power of intention and the power of symbols and sacred geometry within our food and our water. So that is going, boom, good morning Brenda. So we'll have that class on the 24th instead of the 23rd. Tomorrow night's class is going to be on ancient Petra and its role in spirituality and its thought processes, how it's affected present time. Petra, you guys, was in Indiana Jones. If you don't know where Petra is, it is that city in the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's just this tiny piece of Petra. So then what else do we have going on? This Sunday is Sunday is what is today? Aren't we supposed to do that? I thought we had that set up. Okay. I have to call somebody about something. Okay. This Sunday, you see me. Oh, Sunday. Today's Sunday. Today's Sunday is the Never Ending Story movie night. It's tonight with Aaron. Sunday is movie night. Tonight. Crap. I hope I didn't miss something. Okay. So, and then, we just have stuff and things going on. Mediumship class is at the end of the month at the 28th and 29th between 8 and 12 Central Standard Time. So you can find that at mymysticallife.com. Okay, moving on. Grab the popcorn. Oh, who doesn't love the Never Ending Story? Except for when the horse gets in mud. Okay, moving on. All right, so today is Sunday. Thank you, guys. All right, moving on. Let's do this. 4 days. 4 days. Is it 4 days? Yeah, kind of like that. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I know. I cry over the horse every time, too. Oh, God. My day home is going to be so busy. I have to get a horse ready to get sold. I need to sell that horse. Yeah, I need to sell that horse. Before he becomes like feral. I have a colt. He needs to find a new home. I was going to have popcorn last night, but I'm waiting until tonight. Okay, moving on. Mediumship. We're doing mediumship today, you guys. Okay, I have a man. I have a car mechanic. I know I have a car mechanic. I smell it. Oh my God, I smell it. I smell oil. I grew up in a diesel shop, you guys. Worked in a diesel shop my whole youth. Well, up till I was about 18. There's a smell that goes with a car shop. Taller man, thin. Had a habit of using his right hand to shake someone's hand. Had a big smile, but a serious look about him as well. He was good at math, and good at conveying what he needed done. I think he might have needed hearing aids or he had hearing aids. I'm not sure. I get a plugged up feeling in my ears. That would make my ears sweat. I have to wear hearing aids all the time, like the old ones. He's like, look up. What's up? I don't see anything. Keeps pointing to look up. I have no idea what he's talking about. He was a little bossy. I can go there. He keeps going, look up. I'm like, there's nothing up. And he's like, no, look up. There's nothing up. All I see above him is white light. What? He's talking about, now he's talking about his wallet. I don't know if he didn't have a good dedicated pocket for it, or if he lost his wallet a lot, or if he, I don't know what's the problem with his wallet is, or he's pulling his wallet out of his pocket. I wonder if he also liked his beer a little too much, or had some sort of alcohol he liked a little too much. Nothing horrible, maybe, but might have caused health problems. Kind of want to say that he might have had some breath to him about him as well. He talks about his breath being sour. I don't know if that's a memory of before passing. I don't know if, sometimes when you're going through system failure, that might be an issue. But he's talking about it had a taste, I don't know, maybe blood in his, I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't know if there was an accident. Can anybody take 100% of this? Can anybody take 100% of this? I have to scroll through now and read. Yes, how's hubby, Billy Ann? Your grandpa owned a diesel shop? Where at, Heather? Where at, Heather? No, I'm curious, because my dad owned one in Toledo. Your last minute pack, and I have more underwear than anything. I'm a huge underwear packer. Like, that doesn't sound right. I need a second. Okay. I overpack undergarments to travel. Okay, there we go. I get the wallet, and he was a politician, publican. 100 what, Heather? Can you take 100%? Died in a car. Okay, Heather, this is for you. This is for you. That's why I was like, at the end when I said it could be an accident. Oh, good. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Like, God, I hope our parents know each other. Our grandparents know each other. This is just because I have an interesting family. It's for you, Heather. I don't know if you. That was funny. But so Heather, at the very end there, because I don't know what that is. It feels like an accident. I feel like there's a concussion, like the blood in the mouth kind of thing. I get this like this, but I was hearing metal scraping on like concrete or metal scraping on metal, and to me it sounded like somebody was scraping a piece of metal down the side of a car, and that would have been like devastating. And that's where I was getting that. I don't know, maybe it was an accident. I was hearing that sound. So that is definitely everybody's thinking about him, Billy Ann. Everybody's uh everybody's thinking about him. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm reading underwear comments. So died shortly after impact. Okay, okay. This is definitely him. Does the lookup make sense to you? Do you feel like he's watching over you or guarding over you, or is there just look up? Just look up, and that white light over top when he's looking. That's the only thing I can think of with that, because he's very adamant. All you have to do is ask for guidance. Look up. I'm here. I got it. Thank you. Yes, Lisa's a little thick sometimes. Look up. Here I am. I'm here. I'm here to help you. I'm guidance. I'm light. I am love. I'm here to help you anytime you need it. Because he was very adamant about look up. Just look up. Look up. Look up. This is what he kept doing. And here's me, because I grew up in a diesel shop, right? Here's me. Is there a chain fall? Is there an engine falling? What is it up there? I mean, I was seriously looking for a mechanism to pick up an engine. Because he shows himself standing in a garage when he's doing that. He's like, but that was his identifier, right? This is what I did. This is what I did. So he was like, look up. Look up. Here I am. I'm waiting. I have lag, guys, so I'm waiting to hear what Heather has to say. Who sings 1 2 1 2 3 4? I don't know the band. I don't know the band. I think it's like Huey Lewis the News or Bruce Springsteen or something. I don't know. But that's a second. That's in a minute. I'm waiting to see what Heather has to say. Who's all driving to Savannah? If you're going through my state in North Carolina, I'm on 68. It's 2 hours from Roanoke, Virginia. I've been to Roanoke several times. A lot of times. We lived in Virginia. Billy Joel, that's who does that. Thank you, Lorianne. Billy Joel. I should know these things. I'm from the 80s. Yeah, that's when you know you're old. You laugh, you snort, and you pee a little. We're gravity fed. It's not fair. Bye, Rachel. Enjoy your afternoon. It's not fair. We're gravity fed. I don't know. Heather's got something else she's doing. Happy Sunday. All the warmest thoughts, healing energy towards your husband, Billy Ann, and for you. Make sure you take care of yourself as well. Okay, Heather's, I feel him. We were not close due to family stuff. Okay, so of course, everything looks different from the other side, right? When we think, oh, they passed away and there was family war going on, doesn't matter on the other side. It just doesn't matter. You're part of their soul family. Do you have clean underwear? Did you pack clean underwear? I don't know, man. I will put we'll be going over 2 nights, and I'll be like, I have got to have 20 pairs of underwear in the suitcase. I don't want to go because I have all of paranormal investigation and equipment in my carry-on, because I don't want to put it in my suitcase and check it, right? So I have it all in my carry-on, and I'm like, I don't want to go through I don't want to go through where they open the bag and I have to put it all out in the thingy, and they're going to look at me like, what are you doing? What is all this stuff for, ma'am? We're going ghost hunting. I'm sorry, what? We're going ghost hunting. Should I put underwear on top of it? Maybe they'll leave it alone. Right? Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. Okay, moving on. ghost hunting with 40 pairs of undies. You never know when you're going to get the shit scared out of you. This is that kind of broadcast. Okay. Yeah, just Heather, just know that this gentleman, that's what he wants you to know. I'm here. Just look up. Here I am. That's a guide for you. Absolutely. Moving on. There we go. Let's see who else. Let's see else we can bring across. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. You've been smelling the shop for days. I know. Oh, come on, Billy Ann. I got into an accident on the way to the hospital on my way from my husband and lost. No! Do I think it's because of Hawaii? No. Did you bring home lava? Did you bring home lava? Billy Ann. This is a question. I don't think it's about... Okay, no, then you're fine. It's not because of Hawaii. Now, I will tell people, do not bring home lava from Hawaii. Don't bring home lava. I brought home, and I very respectfully asked Pele if I could bring home some seashells. Okay, but granted, we lived there. You know, it was all very, you know, it wasn't just like I'm just running around picking up every single seashell, whatever. And yeah, if you bring home lava, if you bring home pumice, they actually have like 4 or 5 different post office boxes for you to send that stuff back, because that is taking from Pele. That is taking from the body. It's like the body of Pele. But seashells, stuff like that, I don't worry about. I didn't worry about sand either. I always ask anywhere I go if it's okay for me to. Now, I'm not going to go take a bucket, right? It's just part of the journey. Yeah, it's just part of the journey. It's the hard part, one of the hard parts. Absolutely. The other thing we don't do is we don't take anything out of the ocean that's live. Well, fish is a different story because you're sustaining yourself, but you know, anything you're going to eat, that's one thing, but you don't just gratuitously remove things from the ocean that have life in them. Absolutely. But no, Hawaii, I mean, Hawaii is amazing. Love Hawaii. I want to win the lottery, be a millionaire so I can rent a place there. Okay, good, Billy Ann. No, I just think you're going through a moment. Okay. So I have somebody here, you guys, and I hope, here's me. I hope nobody can take her. But on the same token, I hope somebody knows who it is. I have a young girl, and I'm just going to bring this information across. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it because if nobody can take this person, we're going to move on and I will deal with this later, okay? So I have a young girl, I'm going to say 8 to 10 years old, maybe a little bit younger. Actually, 8 to 10 is probably accurate. I feel like she might have gone missing in a time when, maybe 7 to 10, when kids acted their age instead of, 12 years old, acting like 20. I think that this young girl either went into the water and I see exposure. It's like this young girl passed away from exposure. She had longer hair. It was a sandy brown hair. We're sending you all sorts of love, Billion. I wonder if this girl got lost. Like, I wonder if she got lost. I feels like the image I get out of this, the image I get out of this is she was out of bed in the middle of the night. Like it was a middle of the night thing. She went away in the middle of the night. I don't know, right? I know there's water involved because her hair's wet. That's the only reason I know. And I feel like she was cold. I almost wonder if it's somebody they were hiking and she went out of the tent to go to the bathroom and got lost, or does anyone know who this person is? So Lisa the Moon Moldavite thinking you need to make a necklace out of that. It's in Ohio. I'll be in Ohio Tuesday. Monday night. Tuesday night. I might do a sale Tuesday night on Moldavite. Let me talk to Sam about it. Do you know the area? I see water, I see a lake, I see pine trees, a lot of pine trees. I smell pine trees. I actually see her in like a nightgown. That's why I say it's a middle of the night thing. Like, I see her in a nightgown. Jammies. I know, and I'm going to put this out there. I'm just going to give you the rest of the information I have. You guys, obviously nobody knows who it is, and she just is like, she's just standing there looking at me, and I'm like, so I just see her wet. I see her wet, but that doesn't mean she actually stayed in the water. I think she got cold. She was very, very cold. I see her shivering. I see her hungry. So that also tells me that she was missing. Like, people were searching for her. Missing. That's why I think she might have wandered away from a campsite. I see an orange sleeping bag. Something on the sleeping bag is orange. I hear a dog barking. I feel like she was really disoriented. I don't think she was way too far away from people. What era is this? I want to say this was in the last 20 years. I think this was in the last 20 years. Because I really feel like she was on that cusp of when kids were still kids they weren't 20 at 12 kind of thing. It sounds like she wandered away from camp. The trees were so dense that she could only see stars every once in a while. And I know she hears something, but she can't find, too much echoing going on. She can't locate where she's at. And what I'm going to say about this hi Holly. What I want to say about this is I don't think they found her alive from this incident. I think that they found her, but she was passed away and she was curled up trying to stay warm. And no, I'm not gonna show that. Okay. And she wandered in circles. Like, she was not too far away. She wasn't too far away. She was wandering in circles. Does she say what state? I almost want to say, I heard her say, I heard Bowman, but here's the thing. Here's me. I want to know who she is. I want to know where she's at. And I'm not sure about that. I'm not great at words when it comes to, you know, that where are we kind of thing. And then, hey, I have no problem throwing myself under the bus for that. We all have fortes, and that just doesn't happen to be mine. But Bowman, I would think of as Montana. And I just think any national park marks. It is a national park. It is a park. I know it's a park, and the only reason I know it's a park is because I see park placards, but I can't see where I see arrows, but I don't see. I know that they were on a trail and then not. Then when she wandered, she was not. I keep hearing I see Bowman. I hear Bowman. And I'm like, okay, so Bowman. I'm second guessing myself, Bowman, and I see. I know it's that area of the world. I know it's that area of the world. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay. I'll see what I can find. That's Montana. I'm saying it's out westish. It's not east. It's out westish. That's Montana. Is what I'm seeing. Bowman, Montana. And out by like Custer's Last Stand, the Badlands. You know, you go out that way, and then you can hit into the tall trees out that way. West. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go do Lisa's stuff. And I gotta get some stuff done. I hope that something was fun this morning and interesting, and I'm gonna work on this girl. And if you guys find something, please let me know. I'll work on it. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. I've got to call and make sure I didn't miss something, because I hope I didn't miss something. And I'm gonna go pack my underwear. Yes, I'm gonna go pack my underwear. I don't leave till Tuesday. And I'm not taking a whole lot. I have clothes here and there, so I'm good. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine, because you are. And was she 9? She could have very well been. She was between that. I don't think she was like, she wasn't a teenager. She was between 7 and 10, somewhere in that age frame. You found an article, Jazz? Ouch. I think I found an article. Really? Look at me. Here's me. Really? Dies after falling in creek south of Bozeman. Can you share the article link? Get a little sick. Yeah, if you can post it in here, that'd be great. Or send it. Either way is fine. I know. You guys looking at me, I'm going. See, here's the thing. I know she wasn't lost. Okay. I know they found her. Jazz, you're awesome. Now, let me do this. Let me tell you what I'm going to do with this information. Nothing. And here's why. I don't know anything else. I've got to see the article, all that good stuff, right? It isn't as if she hadn't been found, right? Thank you so much. I'm going to copy this and see if I can open that. Okay, I will. And I'm not going to go, running around. And you know what? There's a lot of people who like fish for. I can speak to, contacting parents and stuff like that. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. Maybe she had to go potty and got lost. Yeah, could be. Uh, they obviously went through enough pain anyways. They don't need some stranger calling them saying, "Oh my gosh, I had this spirit communication from your daughter," and it's not what we do. Somebody would come forward like this because they need some healing, they need some love, they need someone to see them, they need some help getting over to the other side. Maybe that it was so traumatic they got knocked out of their processes of transitioning over. That's why we do this. Okay, this isn't. I'm not gonna go run around and that's just me. But that's just me. It's just the way I do things, and everybody else can do it the way they want to do it. But that's my job as a shaman and a healer, is to provide that wonderful light and support and help transition an energy over, which is why they will come across every once in a while, right? Every once in a while we have a missing person come across, but in this case, hopefully, the family had closure, all of that. So that's just me. All right, guys, and Jazz, I will look that article up and I will let you know if that's her, and we will go from there. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a great afternoon. You see, Lisa got shocked today. Have a great afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine, because you are. And if Sam were here, he would say, may the light be with you always. Okay, guys, bye.